Ladies and gentlemen, and all you lovely people that don't fit into either of those categories, welcome back to D20 Live! I am Big Mike. I am your host. I am your game master. I am the asshole who runs all the bad guys, but it's not about me. It is about my players. Can we get them on stage? Straight from the halls of Idol, can you introduce yourselves from left to right, please, and who you are playing tonight?
Hello! Hello, Toronto! Hello, Anime North! Go! My name is Daisy DaLion, Daisy DeLion, and I'm your Dandelion Lion here from Idol! Generation Wi-Fi! Here to make it easy! Thank you so much for having us! So I'm ready to... Oh, and I'm also playing Kiki from Kiki's Delivery Service, so I'm ready to do some witchery!
Hello, my name is Chikafuji Lisa, and I am your favorite worst nightmare sheep from Idol Encore. Woo! I am playing Homura Akemi from Madoka Magica.
Hello, my name is Terra from V4Mirai's Work Duration Hotel. You want an only glitch? Please do not kick. When I say kick, I mean both physically and from your party. And I might be, V4Mirai's official emoto. And today I'll be playing Ursa Scarlet from Fairy Tail.
Hello everyone, and last but not least, my name is Yena. Can I get a hi, Yena? Welcome into Anime North's D20 event, featuring the talents from Idol and a talent from V4Mirai, Miss Terra. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
I am the hyena VTuber from Wildfire, their most recently released generation from Idol. I do a lot of challenge games, challenge content, all that good stuff, and I love D&D. I know this is not D&D, but I'm very excited to be here and very excited to roleplay Miss Matori Ryuko from Kill la Kill.
So you might have noticed that we didn't actually select a single anime that we could be playing in because none of our players could agree on which anime to be playing. So tonight we will be doing a special crossover episode, The Magical Girl Adventure.
Yay! Let's go!
You may also notice that we have taken very, very liberal terms with the phrase magical girl. Suck it up. I'm inclusive. All right. Can I get picture 0 on the screen and in the chat for our players as I do the introduction for their characters? Kiki, played by Daisy. It is another beautiful day as you fly through the open sky conducting a delivery. After rescuing Tonbo, the town of Koriko now feels like home. Then, suddenly, you hear a strange sound. Someone playing an unusual guitar, and then everything goes dark. Ryuko, played by Yena. You and the leaders of Nudist Beach and Mako are riding towards Honoji Academy for the Great Culture and Sports Festival, episode 17. As you arrive on your red motorcycle, you hear a Japanese instrument, a biwa, twang, and everything goes dark. Homura, played by Lisa. How many times have you tried to save Madoka? Each time you get close, while Pergusnox snatches it away. Maybe this time it will work. Maybe now it will be different. As the new loop resets, you hear a string instrument playing, and everything darkens. Urza, played by Terra. After defeating Jalal and destroying the Tower of Heaven, yes, I went that far back, you and the rest of your team, they call it Team Natsu, but it's your team, are heading back to the Fairy Tale Guild. This is your home now. This is your family. The peace is brought short as you hear someone playing an instrument, then everything goes dark. You awaken in a Japanese tatami-style room with rice paper walls as you lie on the floor. There is a soft amber light coming from the traditional lamps above you, lighting the room. 3 other women, the other players, are in the room with you. As you sit up, you notice a small table with several sheets of paper and pens in front of each of you. How do you wish to proceed?
God, where the heck am I? Oh, who are you guys?
I just rub my eyes because, it's so itchy. And slowly, my vision becomes clear. And I'm like, so many cute girls. What's going on here, huh?
I scoff. I'm Asterix scoffs. God, it's all just hot air. Can't believe these stupid, evil women. I'm just looking for my precious, amazing Madoka, and these women are filling my head up with silly little details.
I look at Ruko and I say, to answer your question of who are you, I am big sister to the core.
Ryuko looks a little bit confused, but she's never one to, back down from a situation. Ryuko approaches the other girls and is like, so do you guys know where we are? Or, because I don't know where the heck I am. And you guys are the only ones I see here, so you're my best chance of getting out.
I don't know. I look out the window, lick my finger, and put my finger up to the air to feel the wind, but I can't feel anything or anything strange, which is kind of difficult because I usually know my way around things. Has anybody seen my cat, Gigi?
Gigi is actually in your bag and he's having a stress attack.
Oh my god! I must attend to this 1 second.
Does anyone want to look at the paper on the table?
Not really, no.
Wait, but
Reading?
You'll
see.
I can't hear you all if you all talk at the same time.
Homura's eye twitches when she sees Kiki's cat. It says, I'm gonna kill that filthy, mangy creature.
Why are you so mean?
Because she
Okay,
thinks that...
guys, okay, break it up. We gotta figure out what's going on here. I don't know who you guys are, I don't know where you guys are from, but I think the first thing we need to figure out is why the frick we're here and how we're gonna get out, okay?
I agree.
So what are your names? What's everyone's names?
Kiki, nice to meet you.
You guys have to introduce. We don't know each other.
I'm Kiki. Nice to meet you. I do deliveries and stuff. I'm a witch in training. I can fly. Nice to meet you.
Well, I guess I can tell you my name. Asterix flips hair Asterix. I'm Homura Akemi.
Well, if I had to answer your question, I am Urza Scarlet, Titania Fairy Tale. I must protect everyone and a big sister to the core.
So no one's looking at the paper on the table. Okay, we're just gonna move past that.
I will look at the paper. Here, I'll look at the paper.
All right.
Ryuko will walk up to the paper and take a look at it, and she's like, what the frick is this?
The papers each have the exact same information on it. It says marriage interview pre-screening questions.
Huh?
Marriage interview pre-screening questions.
Yep, and there's a series of questions underneath them. Would you like to hear what they say?
Yeah, sure. I'll pretend I'm reading them.
A dog runs up to you and does not appear to be slowing down. Do you A, move out of the way? B, hug the dog? C, find a stick to throw? D, kick the dog?
What?
Second question. Your father hits you. Do you A, call the police? B, talk it out with him? C, run away from home? D, poison him?
That's nothing new.
Poison him.
Last question on this paper. You are adopted into a rich family. Do you A, embrace your new home? B, start charity work? C, get an education? D, poison the master of the house to inherit his estate?
What kind of questions are these?
Yeah, I'm looking at his paper. I'm like, what the hell is this? I don't
I
even
feel
have
like
a
this
dad.
is the trap.
A voice echoes through the room. Welcome, ladies, to the master's marriage selection. You ladies have met the entry criteria for becoming the bride of the lord of the estate you are currently residing in. We expect you to complete a series of tasks and earn points until one of you meets our master's approval to become his wife. These will include skills to help cultivate you as a worthy bride for our master. Please don't try to escape. Remember, there can be only one. Also, please don't try to
Yena yells
escape.
back, Oi! Where are you coming from?
I'm sorry, this is a transmitted message. I can't hear you.
I'm gonna find this voice and I'm gonna beat the shit out of it so you can tell us where to get out. All right, guys, don't worry. I'm gonna find this voice. And Ryuko goes off and tries to look around.
I'm too young to get married. I have so much that I still want to do, and I'm still in training, and I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know you all, but I think we need to figure out how to get out of this sticky situation. This is crazy. Why are you making fun of my face, Ryuko? I'm doing my best, okay? Maybe it's a spell or something. Urza, Scarlet, Titania, Fairy Tale. I must protect everyone. I see you guys as my friends. I live for my friends. And as big sister to the core, I think we can escape and break out.
All right, are you going to try to Am I hearing this right that you all want to try and break out of the room?
Yeah, I want to break out too, but also too, Homura, she has to make this clear, but she's very quiet, but in her head, she's screaming, "It's only for fun, okay?" Why are you laughing at me,
I
dude?
think you need to turn your sensitivity down. Your noise gate is too high. You can
Homura, I like your voice.
Hold on, should I whisper it? Should I
I think
whisper
your
it?
voice is going into the fourth dimension.
Should I whisper it?
Homura,
But it
like
sounded-
your friendship, I think
Hold
you
on.
need some fixing.
Oh, okay. What, my
Okay.
friendship?
So Yena,
Don't
you
worry
did get
about
a you did get a yes from the audience. So could you give yourself an additional fate point, please?
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I couldn't hear it, but thank you guys.
How would you all like to try and escape the room? You can take any approach to just trying to. You notice that there's actually no doors visible within this room. It's just tatami mat walls the whole way. Sorry, not tatami.
Ryuko is
rice
going
walls, rice
to
walls.
start inspecting the walls and trying to break them.
Okay. Can you roll for that inspection, please?
Yes. Can I roll for forceful?
Yes, you can. That is a roll of 5. The wall gives way immediately. Can I get image number 1, please? Revealing a massive structure of rooms and passageways stretching beyond your ability to see the end of it. An infinite mass of rooms is arranged before you at different orientations, stacked upon one another as the same soft amber light fills the space. This is no ordinary manner, and there is no visible exit.
You know, as Urza Titania fairy tale, I think we should.
Is this like some weird thing from like
gonna-
your world or something? You just say your name every single time you talk?
Yeah, your name and title.
I just
Gotta make sure you know people know.
It's an obligation for my magic to work. Okay, don't question it. If I don't scream this out loud, my title, my magic powers. If I don't announce everything, it might not work. So we have to be careful. Okay, I feel like we should find the source of what's trapping us here and destroy it.
Yeah.
Yes, I feel like
All right. Are you trying to give Terra a point? Do it better. Do it better.
Yeah, give him
Terra,
a
can you give yourself
point.
another fate point, please? You are up to 4.
Oh, fuck yeah.
wow, it's like so big and vast in here. Maybe I should get my broom and fly up and see what's out there. See a little bit closer if I can find anything worth investigating.
Oh, please be careful.
I'm a flying master.
Daisy, so you as Kiki are trying to fly through the space?
Question.
yeah.
Am
Yeah.
I able to help Daisy with investigating by also flying up myself?
I think all but one of you can actually fly.
No, I have a Senjin's Jipu.
Yeah,
No, he's
you
talking
have that
about
now.
me.
Let's
Oh.
Because it's after that episode. I think the only person in the group who can't fly right now is Homura.
Oh, I'm a liar. It's not me. I'm totally a fake anime fan. I'm totally not a fake anime fan. Alright, anyways.
Parkour.
Is it possible for me to fly and give Kiki assistance? Does that help with the rolls at all?
So what you can do is you can actually spend a fate point, give her +2 to her roll to try and navigate the space.
Okay, yeah, I'm down to do that.
All right. So
do it.
Kiki,
Thank
did you
you
want
for
to
your help.
roll?
yes.
All right. What approach would you like to use to roll to do that?
I will roll careful. Hi.
You got a 0. So-
No. But then I'm like, come on, Senkits! And then you get +2. There you go.
So it is you rolled a 0, but if mechanically you got a 2. You start flying through the space and you notice that gravity shifts as you move through it in strange and unpredictable ways. So you're having a bit of a hard time navigating it. However, in the distance, you can if this game ends in all of you running around the screen, I'm gonna die as a person. I need to know that. Stop it! Stop it! Get back in the lineup! Get back in the lineup!
God said he was gonna smite us down today.
God is plussed. All right. As you fly through the Infinity Castle, are all of you flying together? Is that a reasonable assumption?
I guess it's just me and Kiki, right? Because
Erza, I know,
Yeah.
has a flying armor, so she can just fly through. If one of you gives
Mr.
Homura a
Law.
lift,
Different spot.
Parkour. What if I
Yeah.
stop time and parkour to go up with them?
you just want to parkour through? Do you just want to parkour through as Homura?
Yeah, I want to parkour through.
Okay, can you roll the parkour?
I'm gonna parkour sneakily.
Okay, go for it. It's a 4.
I mean, maybe.
You got a 4 for it, so I'm not complaining. So yeah, So while all the others are flying through the air, they all look back to Homura, who just does the double hair flip that you've established as your character's doing. And you're just running along the walls and jumping and just using gravity to navigate yourself. Anyway, as you start moving through the Infinity Castle, you can hear the screams of other women echoing through the open space. However, the voice from the first room returns. Attention, candidates. Any attempt to vacate the competition will result in an immediate elimination by other bridal candidates. Candidates who are still active will gain points for defeating anyone who tries to escape.
Oh, fuck. We're screwed. No, we're not. Actually, we're so strong. What the hell?
If we think about it, if we don't exterminate, if we don't kill off the other candidates, then we won't get married. I feel like we should leave them.
I think we should kill them. They're trying to kill us.
I feel
So
like
we
we
should
should
kill
go
them
save
first.
them. I feel like no one wants to be here, right?
All I care about is Madoka, so I don't give a fuck if anybody else dies.
Oh, damn, that's kind of selfish, but we
That's
should
Homura.
not.
That's Homura, though. Be real. Is she
Oh,
really a team player? She's a lone wolf. She's the Sigma.
You know, as Urza Scarlet, Titania Fairy Tale, I must protect everyone. I live for my friends. Big sister to the core. If Homura needs protection, I will trust in my friends and trust in that friendship and eliminate them.
Yeah. See. Ursa's on my side. If nobody messes with me, I'm like a wasp. If nobody messes with me, a bee. If nobody messes with me, I'ma not mess with them either. But if somebody tries to kill me, I'ma kill them back.
Okay, well, we'll see what happens. As you girls travel through the Infinite Castle, you can hear someone chanting very loudly. This girl looks like she's climbed to the top of one of the rooms in the Infinity Castle with great difficulty, and she's gasping heavily, as if she's never worked out a day in her life. She wears a large black hat, cloak, and red tunic as she brandishes a large wand. Can I get image 2, please?
Oh, she's cute.
Darkness, blacker than black, and darker, Jesus, stupid, darker than dark. I beseech thee, combine with my deep prison. Are any of you gonna stop her? The time of awakening cometh. Justice, followed
Let's do the attack!
You're gonna
Wait, hold on. Does her intention seem to be malicious towards us?
She is clearly pointing a wand in your direction and chanting
Kill
angrily.
her. Kill her.
I'm going to rush in. I'm going to
Kill her.
rush
Take her down!
Kill her. Absolutely fucking demolish her.
Her
Like,
wand is pointing at us, right?
We do not think we
throw her off a cliff.
I'm going to rush in as Yuko, and I'm going to try
We all
to destroy her
attack.
wand.
Okay.
As the one from a potential guild, I, Urza Scarlet, Titania Fairy Tale, cannot sit back! I must protect everyone!
Kill
I
her.
live for my friends!
Kill her. Let her rot.
Okay, so I'm hearing, give you a hot second. I'm hearing that Lisa, Terra, and Yena are taking attacks. Is that correct?
Sorry, you should be calling me by my full title as well. It's Lisa Akemi, Magical Girl of Time. Lisa Akemi, Magical Girl of Time. Thank you.
You get what I give you, and you will take it quite with no complaint.
Also, my name is Yena, by the way.
I am doing my very best. Can you each roll for how you are attacking her, please? And trying to interrupt this. I have a difficulty set at 3 to interrupt her chanting.
I would like to try to break her wand.
Go ahead, son of a bitch.
Dang.
That was a 5?
I would like to disengage her so she can't move, but she's not dead.
Go ahead. Does anyone else want to roll?
I want to roll 2.
That's Terra with a 3, tying the number.
Can I shoot her?
What's that? I can't stop. You can do what you want.
Can I shoot her in a flashy manner?
Yeah.
Aw, nuts.
You tied. So here's what happens. Ryuko comes in slashing the staff effortlessly. Megumin, which we can all establish who that is, looks down her thing in shock before she's shot in the shoulder and then punched in the face by Ursa.
Loser! That fuck loser!
That's what you get when you're
Ryuko
not in the same
wait,
guild
we
as
haven't
us.
gone into initiation, right?
You could have done initiative, but you surprise attacked her and it's Mega Man. There's not really a combat round after you kick her ass.
That's not my fault she's weak.
What do you expect?
Yeah,
You.
maybe she should go to the gym. Maybe she should stop being a stupid mad. Oh wait, no. Wait, no. I stole from like a Japanese military base, so I technically am pretty strong. Okay, so
I don't know why you're surprised. She pointed her one first. Are we just gonna take it? No.
yeah, we're not gonna take it. We're not gonna take it. She's no friend of ours.
Amber the Scarlet, Titanium Fairy Tale.
By the way, she has been sufficiently taken out of the fight because she got shot and decked in the head.
Yeah, El Bozo.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Is she
I'm gonna
dead?
grab her by the collar. Hi, who sent you?
She's unconscious.
I'm gonna keep yelling at her.
Can I slap her?
Yena, can you examine this girl, please, in her unconscious state?
I'm gonna be shaking her. Ryuko's shaking her, trying to wake her up, and then she realizes she's like out cold, and then she's like, oh fuck. She investigates how she is
Yeah.
to see if she can be woken up.
Okay, I need a roll for that, please.
I'll roll for clever, I guess.
Yeah, clever. I'd say clever would work for that. With a total of 3. You notice that as you're shaking her, her hat falls off, and there is a weird parasite in the middle of her forehead.
Ew.
Can I get image 3, please?
What the hell?
You got the
As Kiki, I the whole time everybody was fighting. She was just like kind of like standing there like slack-jawed, like what the? Oh my God, these people are freaking crazy. And then she sees the thing, and then she screams and she's like, what is that? And then she runs and then she smacks it with her broom, like just like smacks it like a bug.
Smack her in the forehead with your broom. That's worse than shooting her.
Smack the thing,
Your broom?
smack the thing, the bug.
Are you trying to hit the butt off with your broom? Do I hear that right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Can you roll?
Yes, I'm forceful.
Yeah, forceful. Yeah, please.
Hi.
Okay. You smack the. You got a 3. You smacked the butt off her skull.
Hell yeah. I did it. I did something, guys.
Yeah. So this strange parasite is knocked free from this girl's skull because Kiki actually controls the wind. So she basically ripped it out because all of her wind power comes through her broom, and it goes flying into the air. Anyone is free to try and destroy it because it looks like it's still alive.
Holy crap, I don't know my own strength.
Scarlet Titanium
Oh my God.
Fairy Tale must eliminate this giant pimple. I forcefully rule.
Go for it.
Because
Go for it.
I, Ursa Scarlet Titanium Fairy Tale, must defeat things outside of Fairy Tale Guild.
You got a 2. It is now wrapped around your arm.
Oh, no.
What the
Cut
heck
her
is
arm
that, Urza?
off.
Oh no, someone get it off! Get it off!
Point
Get it off!
I'm going to roughly throw into the arms of Kiki. And
What?
can I request that Kiki rolls to catch?
Oh my God.
Go ahead.
Are we
Kiki,
playing
can
hot
you
potato
roll-
with this fucking bug?
What the hell is going
No.
Oh my God, help me.
They're doing really well, aren't they?
Can I
come into
please
my
request that
arms.
Kiki rolls to catch?
Yeah, Kiki, if you could, please.
I will. Huzzah!
You got one. You have. Ursa has fallen to the floor.
Can I request to stop time and pluck it out from her body?
Yeah, that would be really helpful if you did that.
Okay. Do I have to use my aspect, right? That just is 1 fate point.
That doesn't. That's a stunt ability you have. Stunt abilities don't cost anything to use. You can just use them whenever you want.
Okay, I want to use my magical girl of time ability, and I want to carefully use my time magic to pluck this bug thing out of Urza.
It's still alive. Did you want to like crush it or kill it or something?
Just pluck it out because I want to inspect it.
Okay. All right. Did you want to roll to inspect it to observe its behavior?
Yeah, I rolled a 7. Should I roll again?
For careful, no. I'll put that into your thing. So at a 7, this thing is actively seeking out organic life. It's trying to find like blood veins and arteries as it's trying to move. Because you've stopped time, it's frozen in place. It's not acting like any form of living, normal, organic matter you've ever observed in your life. This thing looks like it was purposely built by an asshole.
Can I step on it?
Just the biggest asshole. Just such a hater. The king of the run-back haters. Just the biggest hater. So you are free to destroy it, and it would be the safest thing to do.
I want to squish it with my boot.
You are free to do so in your dominant fashion.
I want to do it in a very forceful manner. May I roll?
Yeah, go ahead. You got a 0. It is stuck in your shoe. It's trying to get your leg. Congratulations, everyone. The thing that stopped them the most was a single flesh bud. So I'm going to assume that Homura, you've resumed time. You can now see that Homura is hopping around with the flesh bud now in the bottom of her heel. And though she is very cool, she's trying to get it off real fast.
Oh no! What happened? Ursa Scarlet, they gave me a fairy tale! I must protect everyone to the countless weapons and armor! And I must forcefully kill this bug that's on my friends! And I forcefully roll again!
Alright. The flesh bud's destroyed!
I got you, my friend!
Sorry you had to see me lose my cool like that.
It's okay. As big sister to the core, I love you no matter what.
Bro, I don't know you.
We are friends. We are bonded. But emotional trauma together, it'll be fine, my friend.
Asterix flips hair. I guess I can be your friend of whatever.
So earlier you said you wanted to try and find out where that voice was coming from. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Does anyone want to make a clever roll to try and see if you can find the source of the voice in this massive castle?
Oh, I can. I have high clever stats, I think. Yes. I will try to figure out where the voice came from.
Sure.
So what
No.
happened to the girl?
I think dead, unconscious.
She is very unconscious on the floor. You have, in the process of trying to defeat this small fleshy parasite, you have left her unattended, and she remains asleep. But it's gone from being blacked out to kind of curled up like a small house cat.
Should I give her an extra smack with my broom just to be sure?
It's probably best to leave her alone.
She has a
Never
bullet in
hurts.
her shoulder.
It
So
never hurts.
I run up to her and smack her in the face. Just to be sure. Dead or not alive.
By smacking her in the face, you produce a very anime-esque wah, but elicit no other stimulus from her. It seems she's considerably overwhelmed and unconscious.
I guess we shall figure out where the voice came from. I shall roll.
leave her for dead.
Who wants to roll clever to try and find the source?
I rolled.
Though the voice was echoing off of the corridors, Kiki, because you can hear the wind, you can actually hear where it's coming from, because you are the Witch of the Wind, and you are able to determine the source. And to save a little bit of time, you all proceed to start traveling through the fortress across the different walkways. Do any of you want to examine any of the rooms as you go along?
I'll go through the
Yeah.
corridor.
Yeah.
I'll examine the
Scared.
rooms.
Okay, there was a moment of hesitation. It's like, how bad is this going to be?
Yeah, I'm
I'm
scared.
scared.
You guys go first. You guys were all strong.
Are they
in
all
that
separate?
fight.
I'm
separate?
not gonna-
Are they
I'll
all
protect
separate
you,
rooms
Kiki.
or just one room?
No, there's multiple different rooms because you're going across all the different walkways.
Okay, are we gonna Scooby-Doo split up, guys?
I'm scared. I don't think that's a good idea.
No,
I
don't.
think I might have an armor to help check the rooms faster.
Then
Because I am Ursa Scarlet. I'm very
I almost
down.
forgot. Thank you for reminding me.
Then
That's
I
how my
will.
magic works.
This tiny girl, she reminds me of Madoka.
Wait, Terra, come here. Terra.
I feel a sense of need to protect in my bones and in my blood. So I will have Kiki come and she can come with me to visit one of the rooms if she'd like.
Yeah.
All right.
I will. You're like magical too, huh?
I am magical, but I don't trust your cat very much. You see, I know this white cat and it's bad news. Never talk to the white
Oh.
cat.
White cats. I know a white cat. They're not all bad.
No. Being Maguka is suffering.
Oh, who's Madoka?
Madoka.
So your friend?
Madoka.
Ah.
Yeah. She's
I'm learning
pretty
so
cool.
much. Huh?
She's pretty cool.
Oh
So
my
are you guys
gosh.
from like different universes or something?
No, we're gonna go into a room, Yena. We're gonna go in a room
Maybe.
alone together.
I I'm gonna tell you, Madoka.
Guys, I don't think it's a good idea to split up.
You are not splitting up!
I think there's a
All right.
voice in our heads telling us not to split up. I think we should listen to it.
I think God is good. I think God is telling me.
We just walked off, and then you guys we just walked off. You guys, come on, stop being so slow.
I got concerned.
Yeah.
I followed you.
I'm
Yeah,
like
yeah,
GTA walking into a wall right now.
yeah.
All right. Shall I describe what's in the room that you've all meandered into?
Yes, you should.
Yes.
This room looks comparatively normal. Various women stand at attention, each taking dynamic and flashy poses as they stand very still.
Oh, howdy.
Are they animate? Like,
They're real women.
I
are
say
they
howdy.
alive? Like, are they awake?
Yeah, they're awake and they're live. They look really stressed out.
Do they have the bugs? Do they have pimples?
Make a roll to examine if they do.
We're just not gonna even say hi to them. I said howdy. I said howdy, ladies.
I'm gonna wave a hand in front of their face, like, hello.
As you wave, hang on, I got a question. Those of you who are waving and saying hello, do you put your hand into the room at all?
Are we not in the room? We're just outside the room.
You are outside the room. You have not said whether you want to step into the room or not.
Oh, I do not.
Oh, I'll
I'm
walk
still
into the room.
outside.
I want to go inside the room.
I will
as well.
join you.
I'm in the back.
As you wave and say hello, none of the women even looking in your direction, although their eyes are moving to hear you, they refuse to move in any way.
Oh my god. Playing hard to get, huh? Dang.
I'm going to step into the room and wave close to their face.
As
I
you
will
step
also
in,
step in and try to talk to them.
okay, can each of you take take 2 to your stress track, please?
Oh.
So as you step in, you feel a sharp pressure against your skin, and you back off, and you realize that blood is coming down your face. You can
Ow!
see in the room razor wire
Oh.
What? Oh, booby trap.
lining everything, and it's almost like a spiderweb pattern in the whole room. And these women can't move because if they do move, the wire will cut them.
I think
Can
we free
I-
them.
Yeah, can I transform and use my Kamui Senketsu's ability to do 3+ damage to opponent or environment?
Yes, you can.
You guys
All
do
right,
the thing.
stand back, guys.
Oh,
Kamui
wow,
Senketsu!
wow.
Fuck, that's an 8. All right, so that's an 8. You slash every single razor wire in the room, and all of the women immediately collapse in exhaustion, and they're like brushing away sweat, and they're incredibly tired from having to stand in forceful poses for the whole, incredibly flashy and quite frankly impossible poses for several hours at this point. By the way, Yena, they gave you a yes, so can you give yourself another fate point, please?
Oh, thank you.
That was the room. Do you want to try and help these women, or do you want to move on?
Yeah, I'm gonna run up to them and be like, and try to like put one over my shoulder and be like, can you stand? Like, can you? We're trying to get out of here.
The women, you pick up responds weakly and nods along with you as you guide them out of the room safely.
So they don't tell us anything of importance.
They don't know much more than you do. Each of the women, as you interview them, just for the sake of economy and time, each of the women, as you speak to them, identify with having some magical talent. Some are tarot card readers. Some are medicine women. All very, compared to all of you, very minimal gift in magic, but they decided to play along because it felt safer with this bridal challenge.
So they're all generally magical-ish? Yeah. They're literally fucking getting a bunch of majuka.
Madukas and trying to put them in the prisons or something.
Is this a magical spell or something from your world? Madukas, Magukas?
I don't want to talk about it, I guess.
Dude, she's weird.
What
She's
fuck?
fucking weird, dude.
Scary.
Can I roll to tussle with Yena?
Oh, you wanna go? Huh? You wanna go? I'll use a big point on this. No.
Your attack was overkill anyways. I rescind and restate my statement. I will help Miss Ryuko with her helping these women.
Yeah, we're grabbing the women by the shoulders and we're bringing them out of the room one
Yeah.
by one.
Yeah, I got it. It takes you a few minutes, but you do successfully liberate the women from the room and escort them to safety, which is just an empty room somewhere else in the castle at this point, because the castle is infinite and huge, but they are safe.
All right, you guys stay here. we're gonna keep looking. We'll come back to get you guys when it's safe to get out, and then we're gonna keep revving forward.
Perfect. You finally realize you've arrived at the room where the source of the voice was because he's been constantly giving out messages, and now finally you can hear the voice far closer in your ear as if he's nearby. And he's constantly giving orders of, please catch the women, please take them down, stop them, they're getting closer, stop them, they're getting closer. Yes. You push open the door that he is in, to the room he's in.
I would like to use a fate point here.
Sure.
I never back down from a fight.
Okay.
And I'm going to rush in and try to get a surprise attack.
Okay, you open the door. Can I get image 5, please? There she is. You push open the door to reveal a practically ancient woman. Her hair is bone white and her skin is covered with wrinkles. You girls should slow down, she mutters with an angry croak. I tell you what, she saunters forward with an unnatural gait. We'll race. If you can beat me, I'll let you go. She smiles, revealing uneven rows of blocky teeth.
I can't attack her.
You can attack her.
She wants to race? Is that what you said?
So hold on. Is this sort of like I have initiated attack, but then like I've stopped because she was like, hold up, let me tell you something.
Well, that's up to you. You can choose. I've given you a description, so you can choose to just try and take this old woman out.
Dude,
Or you
this
can
old
just
hag needs to
stop.
die already. She's got cobwebs in her hair. Will she know if I'm cheating? If we like decide to race her and I parkour past her with my time magic, will she know that I'm cheating?
You want to try it and find out?
Wait, no, because she's the old hag from Dandara. Fudge.
I'm Kiki and I'm an empathetic listener. Guys, wait, we should stop and maybe like listen to maybe her story or if she has anything to tell us, because maybe it'll be useful to our mission here.
We should kill her now. She's dangerous. And she's gonna trick us if we try to race against her.
But maybe there's more information. I don't know. Maybe she's good. Who knows?
Ryuko
What if
hesitates.
it takes 7 episodes for her epilogue, so we might as well take her down?
That's really meta, as I say with the sword barely touching her face.
Normally in this situation, I'd feel as though I should be a bit careful. I don't know you guys. I've just made a friend, but however, I
You're
must
so
be
in your
careful.
head right now.
Bro, I'm monologuing.
So you're saying this out
The
loud?
anime scene stops on her face, and you hear the inner monologue, and there's like an echo. There's like a slight reverb.
Yeah, but it just looks like I'm staring into space.
You're
Like
just
my eye
standing
is
there, yeah.
decalibrating. My eye is decalibrating as I'm thinking big words in
It's
my
like
head.
going like fish eyes.
Yes, I'm fish-eyeing right now. I'm fish-eyeing as I'm thinking about what's about to happen.
Okay. In the spirit of Kiki reminding Ryuko of Mako, Ryuko will back off and is like, okay, I trust you, Kiki.
I'm not gonna dock you for the fate point you spent for that. You can just keep that, okay? No problem. Are you choosing to race this old woman, and also are you choosing to inspect the room that she's in?
Like race in like a foot race, like a marathon?
Yes.
Why does she want to race?
It's kind of my thing.
Does she have Mario Kart?
As
I don't-
Ursa Scarlet.
Don't know what Mario Kart is.
Titanium fairy tale. I equip my speed armor to race the lady, and I agree. And in a flashy manner, I go.
Oh.
Whoa.
So
Shoom!
as you fly off, okay, Terra, you fly off. At which point the old woman watches you and just looks at the other girls and says, "We didn't agree on a finish line."
Ursa Scarlet never thinks before going. Get good, old
No,
lady.
I imagine her being like, let's
Go. I'll see you later.
This is getting out of hand.
and then as the dust trails off, it's the rest of us and it's the old lady, and we're all just like
staring.
like default posing, looking at her.
Standing guy emoji.
Ursa's so very far. I don't know what's going on, but I'm winning. Get good, hag.
I say, well, okay. So Kiki, what was your idea for the situation? We should talk to her.
Yeah, maybe. She's shocked. by the racing. I'm flabbergasted. I have no words. But then she uses her stunt with Gigi, the familiar, where she can talk to Gigi, and at any time, once per scene, she can provide he could provide her with a solution to the problem. So she's like, "Oh, Gigi, what should we do?" Oh.
So Mia.
The cat talks.
Yeah, the cat
Yes,
talks. I can talk.
Yeah,
now.
the cat talks.
Yeah, the cat
talking
talks.
cat!
He's like,
Not a talking
"Hello."
cat! No talking
I'm Gigi
cat.
now. Hello, everyone. It's me, Gigi.
It's gotten kind of odd, hasn't it?
I'm having like a PTSD episode about talking cats as Homer Akemi.
Tara, are you coming back at all?
Urso's waiting on more commentary before coming back.
All right. So this is what Gigi says. Well, I mean, we could cheat the old woman, or you could just, I don't know, say no, you don't want to race her. But I think the other girl who's really aloof and is trying to be edgy is kind of has the ability to stop time. So that's a really good way to cheat a foot race.
Wait,
stop
are we,
time?
Are we as characters aware that she can stop time though? Like, because if she stops time, we're not aware that she stops time.
You're not
You know,
aware,
like-
but Gigi is, because he's a magical creature.
Ah, I see.
And also he's the voice of God, acting through a cat.
Okay,
Oh
can
my God.
we have Daisy do the Gigi voice and say that, please?
Yeah, please.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Yes. Wait, I forgot. I'm Gigi. Yes, I'm providing good knowledge and good things. You can stop time and stuff. Somebody here in the party can stop time and stuff.
Why is he from Brooklyn?
I get around, man. It's a
Gigi.
I get around. You know, I get around.
around.
I get Gigi. I know a thing or two about the time traveling magical girls. You know, and I think a time traveling girl might be a good solution to this time. You know, a bit of bing, a bit of boom. You know,
You couldn't
it's a
have
good
said that.
solution.
Before I sprinted.
Oh, welcome back.
Oh, welcome back.
Did you
Huh?
win?
Thank you.
Welcome back, Urza.
I won. I don't care what the time said. I won. You good, scrub?
What did you win?
Hold on. Are you arguing that she technically won the race? There was no finish line!
Take a step back and realize that I won, okay?
Ooh, get it.
Yeah.
Fight.
Yeah.
Fight God. Fight God. Urza, fight God.
Lady
God.
Coxaville, yeah. What are you gonna do, huh?
Can we roll to fight God? Can we fight you?
Are you having issues with how I'm running this campaign? Am I hearing that right? Because I'm doing my bloody best with you four. I would like some goddamn gratitude.
God,
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Thank you.
God, I would like to proceed with the character RP of me hearing Gigi talk.
Sure.
Be like,
Yeah.
what? One of you guys has time magic?
Yeah, I do, I guess, or whatever, or something.
Wait, but that breaks the
You should do
physics of. You know what? No, it's not. That's not important. So if we use Homoda's time magic, then I think we can win this no matter what.
I already won, though.
Urza, we'll talk later. It's fine. We'll okay. The rest of you guys.
We have to win too, Urza, come on. To win.
All right, I'm gonna turn around back to Miss Lady.
She's an old
the
lady. How
woman,
fast could she run?
And I'm
Okay.
gonna be like, all right, fine. We accept your challenge.
Okay. She points to a room off in the distance that you can all easily see that's very difficult to navigate, which would be a challenge for any normal human being to do so because there's no one clear route to it. It would either take excessively cool, edgy parkour or just the simple act of flying to get there.
We can do that.
Yes, you
No,
can. All right.
Urza, you won.
I already won. We already did. I laughed at old hag, dude.
There might be a way to navigate it via the routes, but it seems the easiest way is to either jump across the buildings.
I can just carry Homura, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But
to
if I touch
carried.
you guys, then you guys can be you guys won't be time stopped.
Oh.
So yeah, so like everything stops as long as I don't touch it. So if I touch you guys, then you guys can all like avoid the stop of time.
I was already
Oh.
there. Why do I have to go there again? But, you
All
know,
right.
let's
I
do
tell
it,
you what, Terra, you're the only one that doesn't have to participate in the race. Do you feel better? Do you,
Okay,
do you feel you bullied me into giving you validation. You got it, okay?
Yes, you should.
All right.
Does
Generous God.
I'm gonna ask the hag. All of us have to make it across for this to count.
I'll let 3 of you go. The red-headed one's complaining too much.
That's That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Fairy tale number 1. Get good, Scrub.
Is that said in the voice of Urza, Scarlet Titania, a
Yes,
fairy tale?
Urza Scarlet. Titania Fairy Tale represents the number 1 guild.
All right. In that case, I'm gonna pull aside Homura and Kiki,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna be like, all right, Homura, you said that if you touch us, that we can also be in your time magic, right?
Yeah, I guess. What's it do, you punk?
Okay, so here's my plan. All right, I'm gonna carry you, Homura,
Huh.
and then Kiki, you're gonna get on my back.
Hi.
All right.
And then we're gonna stop time, and then we're gonna get to the finish line, and we're gonna get out of here. All right?
I don't really like being touched by anybody but Madoka. So.
Oh. Are you like mad at us or something?
No, I mean, like, you guys are fine or whatever. It's just like, I'm just like really, like, I just don't do. I'm just. Yeah, let's do the race.
All right.
Okay, so we're gonna finally start the
20 years later. So, all of you are on top of each other with the exception of Urza, who is very satisfied with everything she's done up to this point.
Hell yeah.
Can I get first? Can I get first Homura to make a clever, clever, a careful roll, please, and add any aspects. Cool. That was a 6. That's way better than the DC I had set, which I hadn't said because it feels small and pathetic.
Yeah, get good.
Yeah.
God.
Stop telling me to get good. It's your first freaking game. I've done weird shit you can't even imagine.
Tell it's your first one. Now go see your
Hush!
doctor.
I repent.
Hush! God is talking! Hush! Alright. Yena as Ryoko, would you please choose how you wish to get through the space? I would recommend either forceful or flashy.
Yeah, I'm gonna forcefully dash forward, and first I gotta transform, of course. So, come, Senket! Come, Senket!
That was
And then I will use impossibly hot-headed as a fate.
yeah, which your roll was 5 plus 2 is 7. Holy shit, you rocket through that space like a ballistic missile that's gone out of control. You smash again, all three of you smash against. I looked away for like 5 seconds, and she's back. Smash into the finish line in the stopped time, and land successfully, although the room is practically shattered from the impact. Do you resume time?
Yeah. No.
No?
No, I say I give them a high five for being so brutal to large pieces of man-made objects. Do I have to roll for the high five too?
You do not have to roll the high five. Roll the Patriots.
Can I roll for the high five?
Do you want to roll for the high five?
Yeah, I want to roll for the high five.
All
I
right,
wanna
if you
roll-
need to roll for the high five, I'll let you roll flashy for the high five. I will remind you it's your
Oh, I got a
weakest
2.
stat. You got a 0. You failed to high five.
We all failed high five.
We just all air and
No, no. Our fingertips like rub against each other a little bit, and then like it's just like it does the little like like oh crap, bending the fingers back a little bit, but no one actually high fives.
My fingers cracked.
So here's the thing, even in stop time, Turbo Granny is still moving very slowly, and you can see her in midair. So you have the opportunity to inspect her and see if she has a flesh bud, which also would have been a sensible thing to do.
Well, can we inspect her once we get to the finish line? We could say like, see a sucker, loser, elbozo, and then once she realizes that she lost, we can roll to inspect her. No?
Yeah, you can do that if you want to do it that way. So you're resuming
Should I
time?
resume time, guys? Are you guys ready?
Or you can inspect her now if you want to just do it.
Oh, true. I don't want to touch her though. I got one of those bugs stuck on my boot, so it's all y'all.
Okay, I'll go inspect her then. I'll go inspect her.
All right.
Okay.
Go ahead, make a careful roll to see if you can find and extract the flesh bud. At a 3, you have found it. You will have to roll again, however, to extract it.
Okay, I will quickly extract it. I'll do like a little. Psh.
Yeah, go for it. You got a 2. It is now stuck in your arm.
Can I shoot it?
Sure. So,
Can I shoot it in just the bug and not her arm?
yes.
Wait, no, time should be stopped.
Oh shit, yeah, it's stop time. So you try to pull it free, however, it's not coming free. So you're really just dragging this old woman around by the head.
Well deserved.
through stopped time, and you're just like, get off, get off, get off, get off, get
separated
off.
from Hag's head is it?
Pull
How
off her
separated?
weave.
Girl.
Like can Homura shoot the
Can I
gap
shoot the bug?
between the head and the bug?
She can try. The difficulty is much higher.
Okay, I'm gonna try and shoot the bug.
Okay.
Very carefully.
The difficulty is 4 before you roll. Son of a bitch, you got a 5.
Okay, see, I win.
All right, you shoot the flesh bud off of the old woman's head. Did you want to resume time?
We have to get back to the finish line. So
Yeah.
we shot the bug, so we're gonna get to the finish line and then resume time.
Okay. You successfully do so. The woman lands next to all of you, puzzled that she is where she is, and you see her eyeballs moving in different directions as if she's trying to find something.
You like a lizard?
Her eyes snap in Homura's direction and goes, "That's a very rude thing to say to an old woman, young lady." And she gently just strokes your cheek and says, "Be careful. If you live with too many regrets, you and I might not look too different in the future."
Gonna
be a hag!
And then Ruko's gonna get on like she's gonna like crouch down a little bit. She's like, "You gonna take that? You gonna take that?"
Get your filthy hands off me, you old hag.
She just gives you a withering old woman cackle and disappears.
No! Ew!
About time she passes
Give us
away.
the way out.
None of you have inspected the room she was in.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. What?
Urza Scarlet, as you've been identifying.
Urza, you have something to do here. You have something very important to do here.
Yes, it is I, Urza Scarlet, Titanium Fairy Tale. What do you need?
Can you look at the room?
Can you look into
Yeah,
the
sure.
room?
I, Urza Scarlet, Titanium Fairy Tale. I must protect everyone, and I am big sister to the core in the most flashy way ever. I inspect the room.
You find that the old woman was actually guarding another person in a black cloak who has actually, through the duration of the race, trying to escape.
They are trying to escape?
Yes, the person in the black cloak is trying to
Does
escape.
Urza relay this information to us?
She can yell it across the open space.
Hey guys, there's a suspicious hobo-looking person right here. Do I whack him?
Wait till we're back! Please!
You gotta hurry! They're trying to escape! They might be a squatter! Come back, Master, please!
They're playing the log game and using squatters' rights in the Infinite Castle. Do I have that right?
Yes.
That's my game plan. Yes, I'm gonna stay here for a year and a half and I'll own the fucking place. Yeah, that works.
Wait, I thought we were enemies the entire time. This
Why
person who
not?
has squatters' rights is literally the person who's keeping us here because of squatters' rights.
Okay, so we're flying back. All of us are flying back. We're going back to the room.
So this person in a black cloak, you cannot make out their appearance in any meaningful way. They are clearly trying to sneak away from you, even though all of you are easily watching them and what they do.
Who are you? Who are you?
I'm certainly not the person doing the announcements. Yes.
I fucking knew it. What? Fucking knew it. Stupid bitch. Squatters' rights were real.
Can we uncloak him?
Yes.
Try it.
You pull his cloak
Yeah,
I'm
off.
gonna
what if
use
they're
my
naked?
scissor
What if
blade
they're-
and I'm gonna do the thing where she like cuts up the uniforms and then they go naked.
Okay.
Yeah. What if they have cooties?
Asterix covers eyes. Before Miss Ryuko was about to cut off the cloak, I was like, squatters' rights were so real because of course, the person who's like, I'm just in this little room. Of course I'm in a cloak. I'm not doing anything crazy. Of course, that's the one that we're supposed to be fucking like getting the entire time. Stupid. But also, I don't want to see naked body of an evildoer.
Okay. So, Yena, did you want to roll to cut off all of this strange person's clothes?
Yeah,
Oh
sure.
my god, get naked.
Oh my gosh, you're gonna get flashbangs.
Oh shit.
You got a 7 to cut a man's clothes off.
A bird's gaze.
And a fate point because the audience said yes, yes, yes. So you basically have in front of you an ordinary looking human being with a long mustache that trails down to his chin. I don't have a photo of him, unfortunately, because he's not based on any pre-existing character. He's just a weird little wizard man that I made for this adventure to help make stuff happen.
Approximately how tall
And he is
this
in his
wizard man?
underwear, and he is cold.
How tall is this wizard man?
I'll say he's an even 5'5", dark hair.
Request to punt.
Request to punt. Did I hear that right? So punt him like a football.
Like toe of a boot to the jaw.
Okay, if you must. That would be a forceful roll.
Okay, so I slip and fall.
For those of you not seeing the dice roll, she got a 2 to hit a prone opponent. All right. So do you want to interrogate him in any meaningful way?
You know, Urza Scarlet, Titania, a fairy tale! I must protect everyone, and we take no prisoners.
Yeah, yes, I know. I heard you the 77 other times you said it. Yes.
You know
yes.
what? You gotta stop talking and use my magic swords and hiya!
To Haya.
Yeah, to.
Yeah, back me up, girls.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
slipped and
yeah,
fell
yeah,
on my
yeah.
booty.
Yeah, I must protect your pride.
Thank you.
Why are you attacking?
Urza draws out a
Attacking
sword,
him.
but it's like a tiny little pin needle.
Hey, don't sword shame me.
Sorry, my bad.
So why are you attacking him? You have him at your mercy. You can just ask him any question you want.
I don't like the way you look at us. I don't like the way you talk to us.
He's flashing
Yeah.
a bunch of girls. It's rude.
I know, imagine. I'm flashbang.
So, as if I'm getting this right, you have no desire to find out the backstory of this adventure in any
Okay,
meaningful way.
I
You have no desire to know what's going on.
will stand in
Who's
front of both Urza and Homuda,
We can take him, Homuda. We can take him.
and I'll draw out my scissor blade and say, "Wait, guys, hold on. We should figure out how to get out of here first before we kill him, and then we can kill him."
Okay, that sounds cool.
Okay, I turn around. I swing my scissor blade up to him. I point it right at his neck, and I tell him, "You're gonna tell us how to get out of here, or else I'm gonna cut your neck off."
Well, do you want the good news or the bad news? Yes.
We're already seeing the bad news. Might as well just throw us the good news.
Real.
Well, if you kill me, you're never getting out of here.
Damn. Well, I would've-
Will you please stop interrupting me? I'm trying to give exposition.
Damn, he's sassy.
I am a mere servant of our master, conjured from the ether to bring women from across the multiverse in time and space to support him. For I too. He has a flesh bud under his hairline, and he has said that he's bringing women here for the master across time and space.
That's
So-
really creepy as an old man, don't you think?
So if you were to go and defeat the master, every woman under his control would immediately be liberated, including the woman who runs this infinite castle. Yes, she's at his side right now. If you travel there immediately and defeat him, I promise I'll return every woman home.
I put my fist together, like kind of like I'm getting ready to fight, and I'm like, "All right, then let's go. Let's get this over with."
Can we try and get the flesh bud out of him so he becomes our ally?
But what if they don't remember?
I feel like the flesh bugs are like the way that they're communicating. So if we get it out of them, I think they revert back to their old character. Turbo Granny like went back to her world, I think.
Ooh,
Like,
okay. They're like, yeah, I guess that's fair because they're a part of like a homunculus.
yeah, I feel like
a
it's like a hive
hive
mind system. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like I
okay.
think if we destroy the bud, I think it'll destroy any
Then
information.
how
need
do
to
we
get.
know that we can keep him as an ally?
I don't think we do. I think we just have to gung ho it. You know.
So we have to
Okay.
kill him.
We have to. No, we can't kill him because
No,
we'll,
I think
we'll
we
never
have
get
to like
out.
keep him alive. You can keep him like our hostage, and then like
Can we
until
keep
we
him on
find
like
the
a
master.
leash or something?
Yeah.
Can we keep
I
him on like?
mean, he's naked in his underwear. He's already freezing to death. I think that's torture. You want to torture him some more? I'm down with it. For I am Scarlet Titania Fairy Tale. No, I don't mind torture.
Ryuko, you can like conjure up something, right? You can like sew something up to like make him like keep him trapped. Like,
No,
you
I
can-
can't. Not as
Oh.
my character.
Well,
Wait,
I
wait.
can use life fiber from my uniform to like tie his arms up, but like
oh,
I'm sure we have
yeah.
other options that's better than that.
Yeah,
Hey,
probably.
Kiki, as you know, as a witch apprentice, I have a question. Are you able to manipulate that worm to be good and do our bidding?
Wait, Kiki, we should ask your cat.
Oh, can I ask Gigi what we should do in this situation?
Yes, you can.
As I do not have mind-altering conjuring spells, I can only control the wind and the fly.
He points out that you could just use some rope that you have in your bag for emergencies and tie this guy up and bring him along.
Oh, I forgot god, I have this rope. Whoa! To tie him up. Oh my gosh.
Wait, you gotta say it in the GG voice. You gotta say it in the
This rope might just be decorative ribbon and string for packages, but for this weakened man, it should.
Bada bing, bada boom. I got some string in this bag for you. Yeah, this is.
Hey, why don't you use the string in the bag?
Yeah.
Wait, what did you become Italian? What the heck?
I need to point out to each of the players that I'm Italian, and this is getting offensive.
I'm sorry.
Getting drastically more and more offensive.
Like he's part of the mafia. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, he's like, I can tell
More
you.
offensive. It's even more offensive. You're saying all Italians are in a mafia?
No, I'm saying that's how they're portrayed in media.
What are we
choosing to be offensive.
Where's media literacy, Yena?
Are you tying him up?
Yeah, we're doing this.
All right.
Yes.
Please make a clever roll to tie him up, one of you. I'm setting the difficulty at 2.
I rolled.
You rolled? At a 5, he is easily tied up. You now have a bound naked man.
That is...
That's something.
Is everyone enjoying this adventure? Go ahead.
The crowd
Go ahead.
was so loud we heard it through your mic, God.
He points in the direction you need to go, and you travel through the infinite fortress.
I'm so curious on how he's tied up now.
I am not describing the Shibari way you tied him up. Leave that to your own imagination, okay?
Oh my god, he might be into it.
You guys are heathens!
Is he blushing? Is he blushing?
He's definitely blushing.
Is it a
to leave
pretzel
this
tie?
call
I'm
right
so
now.
I am not. This is not that kind of show.
Are his legs tied with his arms, or is it just his arms?
Can the DM roll to see if he is blushing? If he likes it.
Fine. I'm gonna roll. If I get lower, a 3 or lower, okay, he's blushing, okay? All right? You got that? Got that? We all happy? We're passing into this BDSM realm? I hate where I am. I hate where I am. Please God, don't bork me on a roll. Please don't bork.
You can't beg yourself.
Yes, I can. I bake to myself in the mirror every morning.
Oh, period, dude. I get it.
Vibes.
Give me 1 second.
I feel like this is the most suspense this story has had.
It is not the most suspense this whole campaign has had.
Does he like it or does he not?
Facial right there.
Fuck, it's a 2.
He's blushing! Oh my god, guys. Do you notice that he's blushing? Oh my gosh, what does it mean?
I have to use this guy again for other campaigns, you maniacs!
Listen, it wasn't
This
me.
motherfucker has deep lore! What are you doing to my Yonui?
It's okay, Mr. Villain. We don't kink shame, so it's okay.
Our fault. He enjoys it.
Yes, it is!
Harlots, heathens, and wenches. All of you.
So funny.
As you progress deeper into the Infinity Castle, you find yourself in a large open space before a cluster of rooms that clearly marks the center of this area. However, a single woman in a long white wedding dress is barring your way. Her long blonde hair is tied into 2 buns, with a long trail emerging from each. Can I get image 6? She extends her hand and cries out, "Moon Eternal Makeup."
Oh.
Yeah, you fucked up now. Here she is. She is not the boss of the manor. She's another controlled servant. She's just the one guarding him.
So she's casting right now, or
She's clearly guarding the central room.
I thought Sailor Moon was supposed to be nice. Why is she being evil? Oh,
Because she's got brain things.
She's got the brain bug.
tumor.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck my life, dude.
Does someone have a picture of, tuxedo mask or something for no apparent reason? Maybe you can threaten her to
How do you know
stop.
who
It's the
Tuxedo Mask
evil
is?
wizard.
Tuxedo Mask hasn't threatened anything in his entire life. Barely a menace to his own roses. What's wrong with you?
I don't
He's
know
just
what
an
you
evil
said,
twink. I don't know what to
but,
say.
as the Scarlet Titanium Fairy Tale, also like to play dirty. If you attack first, we attack harder.
Okay, so do you want?
Has
do you
she
want-
attacked? Has Miss Blonde Lady attacked?
She has not attacked. She is standing on guard.
I'm going to try to sneak around
Okay.
as you go,
Okay.
and I'm going to try to get a surprise attack behind her.
Okay, make a roll for sneaky. and we'll see who wins, you or Sailor Moon. So you got a 5,
Oh, you're so cooked.
She got a 6. So as you sneak around and move around her, you just see her head slowly rotate to follow you. You know, in that Zack Snyder Superman way.
You know, she's distracted. I, Ursa Scarlet Titanium Fairy Tail, must eliminate that worm.
All right, did you want to spend a fate point or two to give yourself a chance to try and do this?
To be honest, I don't know what a fate point is. Please explain. This entire time I had no idea what was going on. I needed, Ursa Scarlet Titania of Fairy Tail need more dialogue before proceeding, but I just need an explanation first.
Okay, so you can spend a fate point to give yourself +2 by adding one of your aspects. You have things like Titania Fairy Tale, I must protect everyone, Big Sister to the core. Yeah, she's just been reading off her character sheet the whole goddamn time. I live for my friends, telekinetic control. You can spend 1 fate point for each of those aspects to give yourself +2 to your dice roll. You'll roll as you would normally, but I'll add +2 to the final amount.
So does that mean I will no longer have that aspect?
You always have that aspect, but you can only spend so many fate points to invoke it.
You see right above where you roll, it says current and refresh, those numbers. So you start off with 3, and as you use them, it goes down. But if the audience cheers for you, you can get another fate point back.
So I've been saying, I was like, good, if these disappear, I no longer have lines. But, you need to tell me I've been using accidentally screaming out my fate point. Sure, I'll do it.
Okay.
I don't know
Why
how
don't we just tell them to scream for us, and then they give
All
us...
right, so how many fate points are you spending, just so I know?
Yes.
All three
they
then?
laughed. They laughed.
All
You
three?
need another people.
Yes.
Okay, so that's +6 to your... Jesus.
Fight me.
Can you
What's
roll?
the
Can
blonde
you
bimbo
roll?
gonna do? Cry?
On the inside...
Does the laughter equal an extra fate point? Because I think that Urza should use the extra fate point she just received from all the laughter in the audience.
Yes, she can, so she can spend 4. She actually has one banked from earlier, so she has 5. If I'm gonna be a good game master. I don't wanna be, she hasn't earned it, but she gets it.
You know what? I'm
that
gonna
for
add
me?
more
Was
to
that
your
for me?
emotional trauma.
No.
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 Now we're gonna murder her.
Never gonna be. Spending all 5 fate points, giving you +10 now. You don't have any more.
She's dead.
Can you...
It's
What
fine.
roll? What roll do you want to make?
Brute force it! Let's go!
Go, make the roll.
Die, bimbo!
I hate you. So just because you can't see
you
this,
still
she
win,
got. Hang on. She got a 0. But she spent 5 fate points, so she technically has 10. Okay? So I, in theory, can roll over that. There's a chance.
Nice
There's a
strategy.
chance I can win this.
Luck
right
is the
now.
skill, okay? Luck is the skill. Okay,
God
good.
means nothing anymore. It's just Maduka Maguga.
How does it feel to get memed on? Come on, God. What are you gonna do? Google the answer?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just admit you're gonna lose and set us free. That's what I thought. Yeah, that's it. Die.
I don't like how I'm being abused by someone much smaller than me. Because she also beat me in the
My
roll.
height might be small.
So-
My height may be
You
small.
beat me in the roll. What do you want?
To be
More
free!
fake
I've
things.
been saying it since the beginning of this!
Well, you fucking knocked the butt off of Sailor Moon. I hope you're happy.
I am actually.
Is she dead?
As the strongest character in the anime field, I know people may argue against.
Okay,
That's a big
whoa,
W.
whoa.
Anyways, what happened?
So I will describe what happened. As Sailor Moon looks to follow Ryuko, Urza, giving her speech that she's given now 3,467 times, rushes forward, slashes perfectly, cleaving the blood off of her forehead, and it falls down, and she wakes back up, regaining her normal cognition and sense of self. You have successfully liberated Sailor Moon. She thanks you for saving her. Excuse me, I apologize. And you realize this is a far older version of Sailor Moon.
Yeah, apologize. You're in the wrong.
Yeah. I would like to go and try and save other girls if I could.
No.
No, She
saved
reminds me
you.
so much of
You
my
owe
precious
me.
Medusa.
You owe me.
I owe you?
Yes, you owe me.
How do I owe you?
I'm using you as meat shield. You're gonna be part of our next boss fight. I don't care what you say, you owe me. I just saved your life. I could end it. I brought you back. I could take you out. What are you gonna do, huh?
So let me see if I get this straight. You all want me to help you fight the final boss as Sailor Moon. Ostensibly, you want me to call out Sailor Moon's attacks, being a 6'4" man.
Yes.
Well over
Yes.
here.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Fuck it,
Can we
ball.
roll
And you
the
have to do it. You
dice?
have to do it in a high pitched voice too.
Yeah,
Can we
gotta do
roll
it
the
in the
dice to see if God enjoys it?
Fuck it, we ball.
Are you rolling to see if he blushes?
Thanks, Sailor Moon.
There is no more blushing, we're at the end. The final door is opened, revealing a large open chamber. Inside is a singular, muscled, blonde man with unearthly pale skin wearing a strange yellow outfit. To his side is a woman in a black Japanese kimono playing a biwa, the same instrument you heard when you came here. Her long hair covers her eyes. The man in yellow slowly turns towards you, posing dynamically. Can I get image number 7, please? All right, I gotta do my best Dio impression. Congratulations, Urza, Ryuko, Kiki, and Homura. Dio claps, almost mocking you. I see you safely made it through my castle.
Bitch.
I'll give each of you one last chance to become my bride. Back away from me in reverence. However,
I like women!
if you wish to experience the fate of death, then approach me. Who's rushing in? Who's rushing in?
Also likes women. KYS, loser.
Are you all rushing forward?
Yes.
I'm gonna rush in.
Okay.
Yeah,
Wait,
I'm
wait,
gonna.
wait. We have Sailor Moon at our disposal. I did not just brute force it.
I don't
for us
care.
to
I never back
No,
down
no.
from a fight. My Ryuko rushes in. Don't lose the fight. We have to be.
Ryuko, you slash the open air. In fact, when you stop moving, it looks like you've taken several steps back.
Dio has time power too. Dio has time power too, doesn't he? He has Zawarudo.
Go for it.
But I don't get
Go
to
for it.
roll for how fast I can beat his Zaworld.
Sure, you can try.
Okay, I'm gonna use 2 fate points for this.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll forceful.
You got a 6. Here comes Dio.
I got a 10 actually because I used 2 fate
Oh,
points.
son of a bitch. Okay, it's gonna be harder.
Actually.
Hear better, God.
Take that, God? Really? I'm getting attacked.
Hear better. I said hear better, God.
All right, so I got a 7. So you are trying to slash at him, and you can just, out of the corner of your eye, see him moving. So what happens is you alter your swing, and it slashes against something. You don't know what, but you are in front of him. You haven't hit him, but he hasn't moved you back as he would in stop time. You blocked, you parried each other.
I rolled 3 points higher than him. I feel like I should use the man.
Wait.
I agree.
Actually, I think I should use the.
Fine. There is a trail of blood down Dio's cheek. A mark, all of that. Does that make you happier?
But
I
before
rolled
we
3
go,
points higher than him.
before we go in, I have 2 stunts that are very, very important to us, and we have the power of Sailor Moon. I have time control. Once per scene, Homura can manipulate time as she sees fit, and infinite guns. You guys don't understand. I have fucking infinite guns. We can literally use time magic and shoot
Ryuko
in
doesn't
all
do it. She
directions
just
and
rushes
fucking
in.
kill him. We can kill him with infinite guns.
Throw Sailor Moon in there. I kind of, I have
Just
a feeling.
polymorph?
I have a
Just
feeling.
throw Sailor Moon
She's
in
gonna
the
do
body.
really
I have a
good
plan. I have a
quotes.
plan. Kiki uses her stunt for Witch of the Wind, and she can use wind control, and like she can take any object and throw it at other people. And so she uses her wind power to grab Sailor Moon and throw Sailor Moon at Dio with her +3, and uses a fate point.
You don't need to use a fate point.
Before you do that,
use
let
your
me time
stunts.
control first.
Okay.
Do we roll initiative here? Actually,
We haven't
I
rolled
think we actually
initiative
I
yet.
roll for initiative to see whose thing goes off first. So can each of you make a quick roll, please? And I will also make a quick roll.
You know what? I got Sailor Moon. I did my job.
You still have the wizard guy. I forgot.
Yeah, he's still tied up in the corner. He's not having a great time.
Are you sure?
Maybe
He
you should
did
throw
He's
blush.
still blushing.
He's
Maybe we
blushing.
should
It's
throw the
fine.
wizard at him first.
Actually, that's a really good idea.
We
Throw the
like
Wait,
wizard.
didn't the wizard say that if he dies, then
Ah,
Oh,
shit.
yeah,
that's
right? Fuck. Okay. What if he was lying though? But we're risking Sailor Moon, and it seems like she's way more power.
Yeah, but if she dies, not everybody dies. So
I
she's
just-
gonna do something. She's gonna like do her power or something. Like
I
she's
just
it's like
wanna
I just give her
hear
the propel.
Yeah.
But you're literally throwing her at him like a fucking cat with its claws out, just like, and then just like it grabs his face.
So, this is the order of initiative. It is the woman in the corner with the biwa. It is Daisy as Kiki, Yena as Ryoko, Lisa as Homura, Terra as Ezra, and then Dio. Do we have that? Oh, I have to roll for Sailor Moon. Hang on.
oh yeah, see that.
She's going after the biwa lady. All right, so let me see if I hear this correctly. You want me to say Moon Prism Power, not Moon Prism Makeup, her actual phrase?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, whatever her phrase is. I don't know.
Yeah, get fucking dunked, scrubs. We're old school around here.
You took highly for
Just
someone
say
who's
the
losing
phrase.
real
No, isn't
bad
it?
right
No,
now.
it's Moon Prism Power Makeup.
Well, it's actually Moon Eternal Makeup in this one. Because she's Eternal Sailor Moon.
We're all auditory learners. I think you should voice it.
Yeah.
Hold up, do you want me to try and say it like her?
Yes.
Yes.
This may kill my throat. I need you to hear that, okay?
Okay. Good luck.
All right.
You're hydrating. It's fine.
You don't have anything you're doing tomorrow, right?
No, yeah, go home. In the name of the moon, fuck me, will punish you. Moon Eternal Makeup!
No fucking way. I can't believe
Amazing.
it.
Amazing. That was wow.
All right, guys, everyone can go home now. We don't need to
Yeah,
keep them
that was like
I'm sorry.
professional
Yeah.
VA stuff.
Nice
It
job.
sounded like a cat being abused.
Can we roll for high fives again? Can we roll for high fives?
No.
I did. Oh damn!
No
I
rolls
missed
for
again.
high five.
All right, here we
All
go.
right, so the B1 lady's going first. She strums her guitar, and all of you fall out of the room.
Wait, sorry, what?
The Biwa lady, the demon lady who has the guitar that's been moving everything
yeah,
around.
yeah.
Yeah, sorry, you just cut out. You just cut out.
Yeah, she strums it again, and you all drop out of the room, including Sailor Moon. However, Dio is also following you, and it's now becoming this dynamic falling battle that we have.
Oh my God, we're falling.
Yeah, you can fly on your turn. I'm not going to stop you. So, Sailor Moon's going to try and hit Dio. All right? Because you made me bring her. You made me bring her.
She's attacking the guitar lady. No. As I, as the Scarlet Titanium of Fairy Tail, command her because I saved her life.
Very well. So Sailor Moon spins around and casts her attack against Nakime, the Biwa lady, and delivers a powerful blast of moon energy in her direction, which blows her back and knocks her out of the fight completely because it's Sailor Moon.
Get the fuck out of here, bitch.
Damn.
Does the floor come back?
You are still following. It is now Daisy as Kiki. What do you want to do?
I'm going to use my Witch of the Wind stunt power extraordinaire.
Yeah.
And I'm going to ask if Ryuko wants to do a team up where she can
Ooh.
where I grab her and use my wind power and then launch her and then she can use her sword and go in with a really, really big punch or some kind of big power or something.
All right. If you want to do that, Yena as Ryuko, you can do that. This will use up your turn for the round, though. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, cool. Let's roll.
Let's team up. It's when
And I was
any
like,
team up.
I got you, Kiki. And I'm gonna go Senketsu Senjing. And I'm gonna go and sprout out blades all over my body from that specific form. And I'm ready to get launched in.
All right. Okay. Daisy, would you please roll? I'm going to say forceful for this.
Forceful.
Yep. You have to get better than a 2. You have a 3. All right, that gives +1 to Yena's attack. Go for it.
So now I am forcefully attacking? Question mark.
Yep.
Let's go.
I'm gonna go ahead and use my Kamui Senketsu ability to do +3 damage to an opponent or environment.
Sure.
And I'm also going to use my stunt Scissor Blade to ignore enemy defenses.
Of course. So I can't roll defense against you. Do I have that right?
Yes.
Okay. Isn't that great? Isn't that
And I'm also going to use 2 fate points.
Sure.
Kamui Senkets! Don't lose your way.
So the total for that is above 10. You have maxed out his stress. He is badly cut up. He is slashed to ribbons, but Dio is still regenerating as a vampire from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. And for half a second, you swore you could see another person in front of him trying to block the shot, but you can't see them clearly because none of you have stands. It is now Lisa's turn as Homura. What do you want to do?
Okay, so I'm having monologue moment. I'm having magical girl monologue moment, like.
Wait,
This
hold
type
on.
of-
Sorry, 1 second.
What?
My calculation was wrong.
My
5 plus 2 from my fate points, or 4 from my fate points. 9 plus 1 from Kiki. 10 plus 3 from Kamui Senkets.
Yeah. He still maxed out his stress track. So anytime you hit him now, it's going to become a consequence. You've got to fill up someone's stress track. Yena hit his stress track and then doubled back and hit it again and again and again. He had 4 stress. She took out 3 of it in 1 hit. You can't even mechanically do it. You just did that well.
It was the power of my aspiration to get revenge for my father. Don't lose your way.
Sing that song one more time. I'm taking away stats. Lisa as Homura, would you please do your attack?
Am I allowed to use 2 stunts in a turn?
Yeah, there's nothing saying you can't.
Yeah,
Okay, so monologue moment. As I said, this is my final moment. This is my final battle. This is the final straw for me. I'm never gonna see Madoka again. I will save Madoka. Am I fated to fail? Oh, I'm the magical girl of time, but I'm so emotionally cold, and I have centuries of experience with finding other people. And so I decide that because this is the one thing that's keeping me from restarting the timeline and finding my precious Pookie Bear Madoka, I'm gonna use time control, and I'm gonna use my infinite guns all around Kono Dioda. Go up behind him and say, "Nothing personnel, kid." And I'm gonna hope that I'm gonna like come up and like blow him to smithereens with my countless guns and explosives that I've stolen from Japanese military bases. And this gives me +3 to all rolls in combat, which she intends to do lethal harm. And I plan to do lethal harm because Kono Dioda is keeping me from my precious Pookie Bear Princess Madoka!
Yep. Can you roll?
I'm actually gonna kill myself right now.
She rolled a 0. How many fate points did you spend, just so I have the number on that?
I used all 4 of them.
Okay, so that's 4, which becomes 8, plus the 3 becomes 11. So that's fine. You still mechanically got an 11. You just got a 0 roll, which is kind of funny after all that speech.
Please, I'm going through the motions right now.
Welcome to becoming a tabletop player.
She's about to save her Pookie Bear.
And I am fated to fail. I rolled a fucking 0. Bitch.
Alright, I got a 7. He is now taking damage. He is now -2 to all of Dio's rolls. It is Erza, Terra as Erza. I wonder what sentence she's going to start with.
I must protect everyone. Big sister to the core. I live for my friend, and I must put it all into my power. I don't know what happened, but I used all my favorites in heaven, and I also used my sons of heaven to do the final attack.
Please roll.
I must be flashy about it. Oh,
3. Alright.
You didn't even use your stunt!
I use everything. I don't know what I
You
have
use
left, but I use
everything.
everything.
Oh,
Yeah, I
okay,
use
okay,
everything.
Son of a bitch. Okay, so here's what happens. She got a 3. I got a 2. So at the end of this long reverberated speech, which echoes through the halls of the infinite fortress, Erza's sword comes down, clashing and slashing Dio from head all the way down to his midriff, splitting him in half. He screams out one last triumphant and sad "Rage!" in anger and rage. But as he is slain and trying to pull himself back together, you can see the flesh bud leaving the forehead of the wizard, And thusly, if it's leaving his forehead, it's leaving the head of everyone else. As the infinite fortress falls away, and the wizard, blushingly, is true to his word and begins to send all of you home. As you descend further and further into the fortress, sunlight can be seen raining through it. And each of you have a chance to give each other one last goodbye before you return home.
No! I don't want to say
Guys,
goodbye.
I think I'm sensing myself returning back to my home dimension.
I may not have known you guys for long, but I consider you guys my friends and family, for I am I live for my friends, and remember. Very, very,
Wow. See ya, guy.
Say, Asterix flips her. You guys may not remember me in the next timeline, but I will always cherish your memory very dear. I'm glad that I could fight alongside you and call you guys my friends. Goodbye.
Don't Lose Your Way starts playing again in the background. Don't lose your way. As Mato Yuruko looks at her companions and she says, I may not see you guys again, but it was great fighting with you guys. And as she fades away, she says, Mako, I'm coming back. I have to be.
It was great getting to know you all. I never fought such scary monsters, and I don't know if I could have done it alone, so it's great to have companions like you all. I can't wait to hopefully one day find a way into your worlds and help you deliver all the things. Yes.
And that is the conclusion to our adventure. All right, well, I have been Big Mike, your game master, but it's not about me, it's about my players. Would you all introduce yourselves and your characters one last time from right to left?
Hi everyone, I'm Yena Youngblood, and I have been Mato Yuruko for this session. Thank you for coming, guys, and thank you for coming to MA North to see us, and have a great rest of your night, y'all.
Well, hi, I'm Terra played as Iris Scarlet. Titania Fairy Tale. Thank you so much for your time.
Hello, my name is Chikafuji Lisa, and I played Homer Akemi. And thank you guys so much for coming to our
This is me, Daisy Dandelion, Daisy DaLion, and I play Kiki from Kiki's Delivery Service. Woo-wee! Thank you so much for coming. It was really fun.
And thank you, God, for
Thank you, everyone.
tolerating all
Thank
this.
you, everyone.
We appreciate you.
Thank you,
Thank you, Big
God.
Mike. Everyone, round of applause for Big Mike.
Thank you, everyone. Stay home, stay safe, and stay kind. We'll see you next time.